Yes, we can. Thank you. God bless you. And may God bless the United States of America.
My name is Ellen.
I'm Mary Cortez Benjamin.
My name is Gretchen Innes.
Hi, I'm Laura Smith, and I am a mama for Obama.
I have two daughters, age 7 and 2. The oldest is in second grade, and the youngest just started preschool.
I'm married and have a son who's in first grade, Colton, who is a boy who has autism.
My son Grant, who's 10, and my other son Kelly, who's 8 years old.
I live in Chicago with my husband Mike and my son Jamie, who's 8.
I grew up in Central Illinois and went to college in Chicago.
I live out in the suburbs of Chicago, kind of in this very white, upper middle class area.
The past 3 years I have not worked outside the home, but just this week I'm going to start a part-time job at the local hospital.
And I work for a publisher.
I am professionally a social worker who works in the schools.
I wanted to go out and talk, tell my story about how I feel about this campaign as a mother.
No matter what happens, I actually did something and became involved besides voting.
I think about people that would tell stories, when I went to Selma or when we went to Washington, D.C. And I certainly going to Iowa is not like doing something like that, but I'm sorry, I'm going to get emotional. But it would be nice to be a part of something bigger. And I think something more positive for this country.
And this is the first time I'm involved at any level in a campaign for any elected office. So it's really exciting.
I decided for the first time this year to actually get involved in a campaign. I've supported candidates in the past and I've given money, but I haven't actually gone out and talked to people about a certain candidate. But this year I felt like I really should.
And this is the first time I'm going to be canvassing for someone who's up for election. I'm going to be canvassing for Barack Obama, November 1st in Dubuque, Iowa.
We need number one leadership, and I think we can get that from Barack Obama. I really feel like he can be an effective international leader and someone that we as Americans can be proud of.
I also know that he's a really incredibly smart man. He's a constitutional scholar. I think that's a refreshing thing. And Joe Biden too. He's a constitutional law professor. So these guys know our Constitution. And Obama's already reached out to the best and the brightest, no matter what party they are, in talking with them about his plans.
I think it's really important that people don't just look at the candidates as whether they're a man or a woman or what color their skin is. I think this year more than any other time in history, this is the time when people really need to look past all that and look at the issues and how these candidates stand on the issues.
Barack really speaks to people like me. He is, when he talks about his raising the middle class and giving relief to families, we are those families, and we definitely need that kind of relief. I'm hopeful. I've got my word has always been hope. I'm always like about hope.
Well, first off, just his youth. I'm excited about that. I really do feel like he and Michelle represent my values. They have two little girls. They're about my kids' age. They both, care deeply, obviously, about education. That's something that I think the Republicans have really made a mess of.
All of the goodwill that we have as a nation, I think he kind of represents a lot of that. He's very eloquent. He's very smart. He seems to have a very good idea of everything, and it seems like he can get along with people. He's unflappable, and he just seems to have all the things I'm looking for in a president.
The other thing, being obviously a school social worker, is I feel like Barack has really hit the issues about education. You know, he understands that it's not just about vouchers, that it's not just about the few people that can get their act together enough to know how to work a voucher, that it's about, you know, the government mandating, really putting the funds behind the mandates that they have given us as schools, and trying to bring all schools up. And also that it's an expectation that parents become active participants in education.
Because when you have kids, you look more towards not just your own future, but you look more for their future too, and their children's future. And you want them to be able to grow up in a safe country, and them to have opportunities, and to be healthy and stay healthy. So, and the environment is also a big thing that I'm concerned about right now, as far as my kids are concerned also for the future.
My son having autism, healthcare is a huge issue for us. The idea of not having good healthcare, excellent healthcare, is very frightening to me and my family.
I don't want my kids to think that I didn't do everything I could to get Obama elected. Because I don't want them, if the Republicans get in again and things really do continue to go the route they are, I just want to be able to tell them, you know, Mom went out and really tried to make a difference.
I don't know what to expect. I'm not really sure exactly what we're going to do the day we're there, but I am really looking forward to talking to people and just listening to what they have to say.
We don't really know, you know, what we're going to be doing in Iowa, and I'm not sure, you know, what that's even going to be like. You know, I mean, I always think whenever you go to volunteer things, you go ready to do nothing at all or ready to do anything at all. You just never know, and I'm game for whatever they need us to do.
I went on the website of Obama's campaign and decided to sign up to volunteer. So I called up a whole bunch of girlfriends who are also, most of them are moms, and said, you know, you want to go to Iowa with me? Because I'm really upset about this election and I really want to make a difference. So we're the Mamas for Obama, and we're hitting the road on November 1st. You betcha.
Hi. Are you volunteering? Yeah. Campaign, I mean, you're going canvassing today? Yes.
What we're doing, Mom is doing data entry, headquarters, and computer stuff. The web stuff.
Once you exit on Grandview and go left on Grandview, you're right here, east on the highway.
Okay.
First,
And then
okay.
take the Grandview exit.
Take the okay. There's 2 packets in here. You guys canvassed before, so it's gonna be fun. I promise you, and it's awesome. A lot of people won't be home, but here you go. Here you go. Just tell Lori which packet you have on your way out. Okay. And then, did I give you some of these too? Sure. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you're good. Okay. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, just call. And if I don't pick up, I'll call you back. Okay. Okay?
All right. Time, if yes, wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. As you know, election day is this Tuesday. Polls are open from 7 until 9 p.m. Okay, one that has ballot. Let's see here. Some are highlighted. Do we know what those are?
No.
Look it over.
Right. We hope like you'll feel like we do that. Time for a change.
Yeah.
And then this is information on polling in an election.
I know. I was like, I could just be in charge of sweets.
I know. We could just.
Yeah, okay. All right, we got a plan.
Okay, well, 1450's got to be this brown house right here.
And then a whole bunch of 15s.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to go persuade some people right now.
We're all about the persuading.
What are their names? Wait, is it or are we going? Finally, I got somebody who's actually planning to go vote on election day because they're so excited. So they didn't early vote on purpose. Anyway. Yay!
This is mine.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Good, good.
A fit in the driveway and a Sierra Club on the door. Our kind of people.
So we can take care of it right away. You were not home?
Yes.
Okay, we're done with Algonis.
1580 through 1724.
Let me take this. We'll head over there. Oh, we're persuading people. Yes,
Just not
we
home
can.
to be.
Like this whole
Rosedale,
here.
Grandview, and
And then maybe we can head here and then finish off there.
Yeah, this box here.
And park their cars there and then unload all their.
Ellen lives upstairs. He's married to a German sexualist. Ellen lives upstairs. His name is White. He's married to a German sexualist. His name is White.
Because after 106 years in America, through the best of times and the darkest of hours, she knows how America can change. Yes, we can. On with that timeless creed that sums up the spirit of a people. Yes, we can. Thank you. God bless you. And may God bless the United States of America.
So I guess this is a very Obama's world, isn't it?
Yes.